Here is Doc.
We got a narrow edge here in rebounds.
Inside, hard to get that one up.
A little artistry.
Drives. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach, and he told me that Russell's at his best in the open floor. To counteract that, they'll try to make sure they get back on defense in a hurry and limit his dunks. Neither is a good option for them.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Screen by Jones. It's Ariza on the wing, guarded by Mayo. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to McLemore. Here's Lawson. The rebound by Doc. Doc's got his 5th rebound in this one. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Can't hit from 12. Rockets trail by 7. Poked away. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, it's the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Here's Lawson. Following the basket by Freak. 6 to shoot. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Houston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. The Thunder leading by 6. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Westbrook passes to Doc. Feeds it to Durant. The kick out to Westbrook. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. It's stolen by McLemore. And now
just big right there. The height advantage he's got down low. Really difficult for them to defend.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, his performance at the foul line.
And now let's hear from Ty Lawson talking about the balanced attack of this Denver Nugget team.
We do have a team type of game. You know, everybody is scoring spread out, rebounding, everything spread out. So, you know, even from the bench, it's definitely a team type game.
Well, that was the game plan a couple years ago when Denver was good enough to make the playoffs and Ty Lawson was at the controls.
You know, but not enough firepower to be able to sustain with the elite teams, say like the Warriors or the Rockets. Ty Lawson, a solid, dependable player in our league, but this is still a league where you need your superstars to win rings.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Mayo out there with Doc, and it's Pondexter in its small forward. Doc out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Montejunas is checked in.
Checking in for your Rockets. Donatus.
Rockets trail by 4. Harden kicks to Hill. Harden outside. It's back to Hill. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Hill's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Rockets. Fires, high post, and that one's good. 28 points for Freak.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Montejunas. Payne kicks to Montejunas. He makes that one drop only a second and 5 tries.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Poked away, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Rockets. They're 5 spots away.
And I think for the Rockets, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I would not write them off completely in terms of the title picture just yet. Still a lot of basketball to be played.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Hill, no good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here is Doc. 33 points for him. He'll go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around beyond.
And some changes. Capella's checked in, and Terrence Jones is subbed in for Moniunas. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Durant comes in for Serge Ibaka. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Justin Holiday, and it's Doc in for Waiters. Here's Lawson. Soft touch off the press. Lawson's got 9.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control is essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the Thunder with the possession here. 4-point game. There's a screen. Wing shot on the way. Times off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now that's 35 points for Freak. Now here is Lawson. 12 points his last outing. Dishes it to Beverly. Inside, here's Capella. Connects on the 9-footer. Capella's got the lead back up.
Has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Doc off the screen, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And really the scoring this quarter. Has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
McLemore's checked in for the Rockets. Payne comes in for Patrick Beverly. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Down low, Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Doc the pass to Durant. Payne grabs the board. Rockets leading by 3. Knocks it loose. The dish to McLemore. He kicks it to Payne. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Missed inside.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. I mean, going in and seeking contact like they did in the first one, I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, you can't play the score, Clark. You have to play your game. They need to mix it up a little bit here.
And stolen by Payne. Lawson right side from 11 feet away. The Thunder pull it in. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Now here's McLemore outside. Count the bucket. McLemore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Houston leading by 6. Payne kicks to Lawson. That doesn't go either for Lawson.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here is Doc, guarded by McLemore. Durant can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now. Their last game, a win against
Athleticism on display defensively in that win.
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Doc. The kick out to Mayo to the paint. Durant the pass to Doc. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Doc's got 40 points.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's...
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Rockets, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Moniunas out there with Hill. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Here's Hill. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 8 points for Hill. Thunder trailing by 4. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Tuck. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Moniunas has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
There's a screen by Cantor. Free throw line jump shot. That's good on the jump shot. 42 points for Freak.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Westbrook against Beverly. To the inside. Stolen by Cantor. Pushing it up.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
Outside for Durant. The good-looking shot from the wing. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Beverly dishes to Moniunas. Houston moving it around. Harden draws the double. Moniunas gets to Ariza. Poked loose. Here's Hill. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
The shot's good from Cantor.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
There's a screen by Moniunas. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Offline with his 3.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Here's Tuck for the lead. James Harden with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Doc. Here's the floater. And they'll keep possession. And Kevin Durant with the slam. And it's the Rockets with the ball. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah, I like what you said there. I mean, both teams are in the upper echelon of the conference, but they really dominated that matchup. We'll see if that continues to be the case tonight.
And now let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players. Shooting guards who can rebound with the big boys. Freak number 1.
Well, what he may give away in terms of size to some of the big men down low, no doubt he makes up for it with his agility and determination. That's what allows him to be such an outstanding rebounder.
Well, he's got the effort and the attitude and the tenacity that you need. And if you didn't have that at his size, then the big fellas would eat you up down low. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
There's a screen by Mona Eunice. And here's Beverly. He has 7. Just 5 to shoot. Harden with room to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
The offensive rebound. Doc lays it in without an inch of room around him. Doc's got 44.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
Pick up by Hill. Ariza goes in, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Over to the left wing. Pondexter from outside. That's good. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Harden the pass to Mona Eunice. Another miss by Houston. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. The pass to Doc. The kick out to Westbrook. Here is Doc. Ariza covering. Here's Doc. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Ariza with another miss.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Cantor, the pass to Doc. Another shot, and Cantor with the lay-in. Good. Cantor's got his 3rd basket of the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Here's Doc. Off and in on the layup. Doc's got 48.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
And the Thunder was... changes. Robinson comes in for Enes Kanter. And it's Mayo in for Russell Westbrook. Rockets trail by 10. Lawson outside. Jones against Ibaka. Jones dishes to Harden. 5 on the clock. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things. Well, today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Harden with a screen on Mayo. Here's the break. Here's Doc. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Right wing, three-pointer, Pondexter, and again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Lawson. Defense is right there. Harden, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here is Doc. Non-stop scoring machine here. There's the screen to the wing on the left. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
Jones with the screen on Mayo. Lawson outside. From the arc. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. He tries for three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second.
Whoa! Goodness. Woo. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Kevin, it's still early on in the season, but let's take a moment to see where the Thunder sit right now. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with.
Rockets trail by 17. Feeds it to Payne. Lawson outside. He dishes it to McLemore. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, folks, tonight a great rebounding game we're watching in progress. And now, with that in mind, let's take a look at the all-time record for rebounds in a single game. How about Wilt Chamberlain with 55 rebounds back on November 24th, 1960.
And guys, that's one of those records that always seemed to me impossible to break. I mean, in the modern era, nobody's even sniffed that 55 rebound mark. I mean, heck, a lot of teams don't get 55 rebounds in a game, and Wilt's owned it since 1960.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
No good from Doc.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Lawson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Lawson's got 13.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
It's stolen by Lawson. And the layup is good. Lawson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
The shot's good from Doc. And the Thunder lead by 14.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Screen by Jones. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Durant comes to help. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Rockets have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.